7 days later, and this might be the most complete Ultra phone OPPO has ever made. And after using the Find X9 Ultra for a full week, the first thing that still stands out every single time I pick it up is the design. But firstly, the unboxing. So let's do this quickly. Inside the box, power cable, paperwork and SIM tool. And yes, OPPO is still giving you an actual charger depending of region. Unfortunately, it is not the EU case. Now let's get to the interesting part. Design. The Find X9 Ultra doesn't try too hard to look futuristic. Instead, it looks expensive. You can feel the Hasselblad soul in it. And nothing feels random here. And yes, the camera island is huge, but somehow OPPO made it feel balanced instead of awkward. It has this proper camera equipment vibe now, almost like carrying a compact mirrorless camera instead of just another smartphone. And after a week, I actually stopped noticing the size. What I did keep noticing was how premium it feels every time I put it on a table or pick it up. This is still a big phone, no way around that. But compared to a lot of Ultra phones that feel like bricks after a few days, this one feels surprisingly comfortable. The curved edges help, the weight is distributed well, and the grip is way more secure than I expected, mainly thanks to Eco Leather back. Compared to the iPhone 17 Pro Max, the Find X9 Ultra feels bolder, comfortable and more expressive, while Apple feels heavier, less comfortable and keeps things minimal and understated. Against the Galaxy S26 Ultra, OPPO feels more premium, much more comfortable and design focused, while Samsung leans more technical and utility driven. This phone feels engineered, not just assembled. Even the small details are done properly. The buttons feel tight and clicky, the frame has this smooth matte texture, and the finish does a really good job hiding fingerprints. This is one of those phones that genuinely feels flagship the second you touch it. After 7 days, what surprised me most is how mature this phone feels. OPPO didn't design this phone to scream for attention. It's confident enough not to. And honestly, that might be why I like it so much. But design is only half the story, because after using this for a week, there are a few things about the cameras, battery life, and performance that genuinely surprise me, and some things OPPO still needs to improve. So let's talk about it. Now let's talk about battery life, because this thing is honestly ridiculous. The Find X9 Ultra packs a massive battery and you feel it in daily use. This is the kind of phone where you stop thinking about percentage altogether. Heavy camera use, gaming, GPS, social media, 5G, it just keeps going. And after 7 days, battery anxiety basically disappeared for me. That's the advantage of having this much capacity inside the phone, not just better screen on time, but consistency. And when you finally do need to charge it, OPPO still has some of the fastest charging in the industry. So even a quick top-up gives you hours of use. Honestly, this feels like the direction flagship phones should have gone years ago. Bigger batteries, faster charging, less compromise. Now, the display. The display is exactly what you expect from an Ultra flagship in 2026. Big, bright, sharp, and ridiculously smooth. But what stood out to me after a week isn't just the specs, it's the consistency. Everything feels polished. Animations are fluid, touch response is instant, and the brightness outdoors is genuinely impressive. Even under direct sunlight, this screen stays easy to read. It's just a really easy display to enjoy every single day. But of course, none of that matters if the performance can't keep up. And thankfully, that's not a problem here. Audio has been solid after a week. The stereo speakers get loud, vocals are clear, and there's decent bass for a phone this thin. The only downside is at max volume. The sound can get a little sharp and bass starts to lose some depth. For wireless audio, OPPO gives you plenty of codec support. LDAC, LHDC, aptX HD, aptX Adaptive, plus Apple's AAC and Android's SBC. So whether you're using premium headphones or earbuds, there's a lot of flexibility here. After 7 days, here is what I like. Premium design, feels expensive and stands out. Excellent camera system, versatile, reliable and consistently impressive. Big battery life, easily lasts through a heavy day or 2 moderate days. Beautiful display, bright, sharp and smooth. Fast charging, quick top-ups really make a difference. Despite big size, comfort in a hand. And here's what I don't like. Large camera bump looks great, but you definitely feel it, especially in the pocket. Speakers at max volume can sound a little too sharp. Software still has a few small OPPO quirks, but especially if you prefer a cleaner UI. Widgets can be messy and some of them are missing. Premium price, definitely in an expansive flagship territory. All of this is only part of the experience, because the cameras on this phone are where things get really interesting. After 7 days, the camera system is easily one of the biggest reasons to buy the Find X9 Ultra. Here are some examples to show how this works in practice. Photos look detailed, dynamic range is excellent, and OPPO's processing feels confident without pushing things too far. And zoom is seriously impressive. You can go from standard shots to long-range zoom and still get images that feel genuinely usable. That flexibility makes a big difference day to day. But enough talking from me. I'll leave you with a bunch of photos and videos straight from the Find X9 Ultra, so you can judge the camera for yourself. And while you're watching, let me know down in the comments, what do you think about the image quality? And that's been my experience with the OPPO Find X9 Ultra after 7 days. Let me know in the comments what you think about the cameras and about the phone overall. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more smartphone reviews and comparisons. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.